Welcome to Cannabis Wiki Dancehall Tours. I'm your host Pantason. Now we're there live with Vanessa.
Cannabis Wiki.
Cannabis Wiki.
Cannabis Wiki.
Cannabis Wiki.
Cannabis Wiki, Wiki Cannabis. Cannabis Wiki, Wiki Cannabis. Various option top man, you have to try one of these. Man, smoking like a 420. High grade weed off a plenty. Cannabis.
Sending a big bless up to Cannabis Wiki. And big up Dancehall Tours.
You understand? Now we are getting to know more about Vanessa. You know, Cannabis Wiki is about music and marijuana, creative people, and how you will vibe. You understand? You understand that you have a new animated series. We know them things they take focus on. We want to know how the cannabis help in that creative process, how it help you to come up with this whole philosophy and this whole idea. You understand? So first 10 questions, very easy. First things first, do you smoke the cannabis?
I do smoke the cannabis.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so what's your favorite strain of cannabis?
Invicta.
Huh?
Stevia. Steva.
Oh, sativa?
Sativa.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, that's a type of cannabis that's like the one that keeps you up.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why do you like sativa?
Sativa is more, it's something that for me creatively, I have children, I have a busy life, and for me that really just keeps me almost up, but also kind of in my, being able to access my subconscious, like allowing the ideas to flow. But I have to get into the moment. I have to feel like I'm holding a space, whether it's just being in nature in my little work office, or if it's just with a group of people. You can create and hold the vibe very easily without getting too tired and without losing focus and concentration.
Sativa give you a vibe without making you feel too down. It
Exactly.
keeps you going.
Exactly, and I think, as a mother, it's something that's very controversial, the way cannabis has traditionally been looked at. But as you can see, even from what we had seen earlier, CBD oil and cannabis help a lot of people.
Even like a little child that was paralyzed, they would say
Exactly. So I think for sativa, it has less of that. Also, the connotation is more about positivity and uplifting, rather than just something that kind of keeps you hungry and just like immobile.
So you smoke ital or you mix?
Ital.
Ital.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you ever tried weed cake on edibles or something?
No.
You never tried edibles?
No, I never tried edibles. Should I try? I've always been afraid of that because I've been to a couple parties where, they have the bronies or the gummies and, sometimes the you never really know what is the content and how much is in there. So I think it's more about trusting the person or the manufacturer to deliver something that is.
Yeah, true. That's more rather than your own self with the ganja. You can know what you're putting in your weed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you ever bought a chalice or a steam pipe before?
No.
You never bought a chalice before?
Okay, I've held a chalice before, but I've never done it to the full extent.
Oh, you never went all the way?
I haven't done it all the way. Don't regret doing this interview.
No, I like it.
But it's more
diverse. It's not everybody do the same thing, so we can't.
It's true.
Yeah, it's about finding out about people, what keeps you going. So speaking about that, the series that you have now, what's it called?
Super Sema,
yeah, but animated series. So how did the idea for that come about?
The idea came about because when I became a mother, I realized I couldn't find anything for my kids to watch where they could see themselves represented. My son is black, big afro, and when we were turning on the TV, it was pure American channels and, white children and, the only thing I could find was like Lion King and even that wasn't really authentic. And so I said, I have to make it. And it's crazy that in 2019 or 2020 that it became the first African kid superhero
Yeah, so
series.
how did the African thing, the idea of making it African come about? Like you have a culture, you're from Africa?
I'm from Jamaica.
Yeah.
Both my parents are Jamaican, from Treasure Beach.
Yeah.
But the idea, Africa at the end of the day is our motherland.
The motherland.
You know,
so
and
but
it's
you're
where,
exposed to the African influence.
and so I lived in
Yeah.
Africa. I lived in South Africa and Swaziland
Yeah.
and in Mozambique.
Yeah.
And in Kenya, and actually living there was when I realized.
Yeah, that's something I say.
I
I
started-
actually experience Africa to come up with, because the whole detail the whole series is. It has to be somebody that has a first-hand experience in Africa
Exactly.
to come up with that. You know?
Exactly.
So
And it was important
how was
to
the
kind
creative
of-
session? Ganja the night? No, the editors no, like when the editors putting everything together, we know Africa that's, you know, that the mind it blew my mind. I feel like some ganja night, man. God. The graphics, they smoke and poof.
Well, there's definitely a true kind of creative process that we undergo. There's storyboard artists, there's animatics, there's animation.
Yeah.
But we think said that there's definitely some sort of
So
there's some definitely some things happening there. Not I won't name any names, but it's more just about, you know, people coming together and being creative and collaborating. And I think ganja is a way that people do that. You know, it's a way of bringing people together creatively, so you're all in the same
vibe.
mind, the same vibe, the same mind
frequency.
state, the same frequency. And that's definitely the case, not just in music, but also in film and television.
Yeah.
You know, it's used as a way to really
It's
bring
like
people together
It's like a
creatively.
ritual, spiritual vibe.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. You see, like what she explained ganja a while ago. It's an explanation of ganja. We're gonna save it and we're gonna use it forever and
You're gonna
ever.
trademark me,
You're gonna
and I'm
trademark
gonna
it.
get equity in this project.
Okay. You understand? So what's the plan for it's called Star Sima?
Super Sema.
Super Sima.
Yeah.
Because
So
we said this now. What's the plan for it?
yeah. So the plan is to continue to grow. We have toys that just came out for Christmas.
Oh, like Super Sima
Yeah, we have
merchandise?
Super Sema merchandise.
That's nice.
We have books coming out next year. We have a new season coming out next year. We
When
have
next year?
we have in March.
March.
Yeah. We have things like, and we have crazy things like bed sheets and coloring books.
Everything that
and
has the
everything.
kids love. Everything that the kids love.
Which is very unusual because usually they only do that for like Nickelodeon properties or
Properties,
Disney
yeah.
properties. But it's
Yeah.
amazing that we went online, digital first, YouTube, being all African cast, all African characters, and getting that type of love and respect.
That's
You
different.
know, to be able to be in
You break
Walmart.
barriers, man. You break barriers. As an independent person doing all of this,
Yeah.
you're breaking barriers because they merchandise are usually tied to big corporations and big companies and big
Exactly.
production.
Exactly.
So for an independent person to be doing all of this, it's gonna break barriers. As I told you before, this is going to blow up. You understand? They just make 8 seasons.
8 seasons.
Yeah. Because they
On
always
my
all-
fourth.
Yeah, man.
Getting ready.
Just focus on making 8. So once you have 8 seasons,
Yeah.
then you can pitch it to any major, because that's what they like. They want at least 8 seasons. Most of them that take stuff up,
Yeah.
they always say at least 8 seasons.
Okay.
So even if when the people catch on, they have at least 2 years or 3 years worth
of
of
content.
it.
Yeah. Well, we're already talking about a movie.
Yeah,
We
man.
already have people interested.
Yeah, you
and it's
can go
just-
4 seasons or you
so-
can go a movie,
so now you
then
can
you
do them-
continue again, and then
Exactly.
after 8 seasons you go next movie.
And we started
Crazy.
first with very short episodes, so they were just 5 minutes, and now we're doing longer ones, like 11 minutes. So you're
Yeah.
really diving deeper into the characters,
There's-
into the
yeah.
world, you know, understanding
Yeah.
what everyone is, you know, the intentions, what the failures
And
are.
I see you guys do live on YouTube
Yes, we do a
because
lot of
it
live.
runs continuously.
That's
The
right.
series play back at each other.
Not just a
Continuous.
series, it's music videos. We do a lot
Okay.
of music.
Yeah.
So when we went out, we realized music was something that was
Yeah,
very
music was important. Even when I was speaking to my friend, I was saying,
Even
if
when you
guys
were
could-
watching it, you were
Yeah.
like,
yeah, and you guys could get some of the Afrobeat artists to like give you the rights to use their music in it.
Exactly.
That would have like helped it cross barriers over their side.
Yes.
Because
We're
when you
looking
speak
at
on
those.
enough of these production companies about African things, they're saying yes, but where's the African music
Exactly.
to complement the theme?
it. Yeah.
It has to be fun and young, but it has to also be African. So I think that I know that part of
or
it is going
Africa diaspora.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
you know,
but the music,
Yeah,
the
but
music, they want the theme song
Yes.
to be African,
Yes.
to make it seem more authentic.
Of course.
But we know how that, so we might have to, you yourself, you might have to sing a theme song. You understand? So it's all about the beat.
It is.
It's all about the beat. Once you do it, but that is what it is. That's not like when I look at it, I look at the whole package.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's the only thing I would add.
Is more African beats.
Yeah, like an African theme song.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Take it into consideration. Cannabis Wiki, over there, so you understand with Vanessa. I'm going to tell us now. She had the greatest idea, and we're going to post the link for the YouTube channel. We're going to post everything after this interview. You understand? Cannabis Wiki Dancehall Tours. It just says Sativa she love. Keeps her going, keeps her mind flowing, keeps the idea flowing. When the super simmer, you understand? Check out the characters. It's strictly African, strictly nice vibe. Cannabis Wiki Dancehall Tours. Pantason is here. DJ Lecky.